Is the market already starting to soften, or are we falling victim to low sample size overreaction? I'm Tony with Clarkson Santoro, and this is our real estate update for the week of May 5th. In this series, we update you on the latest trends that are occurring in your market here in San Ramon. Using our more than 50 combined years of experience helping clients buy and sell homes, we explain what those trends mean for you as a homeowner or as someone who is looking for a house that you will love to call home. The current inventory is 26 homes, which is up from 21 last week. The average asking price of those homes was $2,341,000, which is up from last week's average of $2,218,000. 6 homes asking an average of $1,682,000 went pending this week. That is less pending homes than last week's number of 11, with a lower average asking price from last week's $1,730,000. And a total of 12 homes sold this week with an average sales price of $2,072,000. That average price is up from last week's average price of $1,738,000, and the total number of sold homes was higher than last week's 11. So now that we know how the market performed this past week, we can look at the broader trends that give us insight into the health of the market and help us understand where it might be headed. Before we do that, if you find this information helpful, you should subscribe on YouTube or follow us on Instagram so you won't miss the next update. You can also share this with a friend so they can be informed on their local market as well. Now on to the market indicators. Inventory continues to play its up and down game, up again, down again, teeter-totter game this week. We have been sitting in the low to mid-20s for the past 2 months. It is back up to the mid-20s this week. 26 is still low for what we typically see in San Ramon, especially in the spring, so we are keeping that score at 75. Turnover rate is down. The turnover rate is down a little this week, but still comfortably over the 100% mark at 112%. Homes are still selling on average in less than a month, and with low inventory numbers, if we have one slow week, we can really skew this number down. For now, we have to say that this trend is moving towards a buyer's market, but is still in a seller's market at a score of 55. The over-under price has steadily increased for the past few months and has leveled off at about 3% over asking for the past few weeks. This is a trailing indicator as it points to what buyers were paying about 30 days ago, and I expect it to stay in the range for the next few weeks, but we could see it drop down a little if inventory doesn't start turning over. Right now we are scoring this indicator at 62. The sales price indicator is another trailing indicator, but it shows how well the market has been doing for the past month. The 30-day rolling average sales price jumped about $100,000 this week. This number will likely increase for the next couple of weeks, but it is important to remember that with a smaller sample size like we have been working with, large swings in average closing prices aren't unexpected. We're increasing the market indicator to 65 this week. The QQQ fund has stayed very level over the past few weeks and is up about 5% over the past 3 months. This is good news for the strength of our local real estate market. As long as the people are comfortable with their portfolios holding value or increasing, they will be more confident when they are looking to spend large amounts of money on a home. We are increasing this metric score up to 53 this week. And finally, interest rates remain floating around the 6.4% range for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. The rates are still high enough to keep all but the serious buyers from looking, but they aren't getting higher. So they're starting to just feel like normal rates to your home shoppers. I'd say we are almost to the point where 6.4% rate is just what it is, and people will not use it as an excuse not to buy, but it will continue to curb the dramatic price inflation on homes. So we are keeping the score down at 35. Overall, the market softened up a little this week. It is still comfortably leaning towards a seller's market, but it's showing signs that it could soften more in the coming weeks. With inventory up and the number of pending sales slowing, that makes me a little concerned that the market will slow down. But on the flip side, the interest rates and Triple Q holding steady and the increase in average sales price keeps that concern from setting off any real alarms. We're scoring the overall market at 57 this week. I hope this weekly summary and commentary helped you understand how our market is affecting your options. Let me know in the comments down below or contact us directly if you have specific questions about how you can navigate this market to sell or buy a home. And if you do find this information helpful, remember to share it with a friend and hit the like button and subscribe so you'll always be up to date on the latest real estate news here in San Ramon. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you next week with a new update.